Hey, what's up? Uh, more Palia
With
today,
you at
and
my
I
side,
already
I know we can
got the
solve
quest to
this.
do the Royal Highlands, and so we're starting off strong and quick. So let's get going. Be that as it may, we do not have space for all your luggage, so I am to travel without my supplies. And when one of you inevitably needs my help, and I am rendered unable to assist, you cannot possibly need 10 bags full of chemical supplies. Of course not. There's also my skincare, my perfumes, my clothing. I have packed. Ulf holds up a small cloth sack that appears to be filled entirely with berries. Just the essentials, I see. Ah, Gilder, excellent timing. I was about to call for you. As the boat arrived. Whatever gave you that impression? Was it perhaps the large boat in the water? Ignore her. I didn't see the large boat. Sorry, thank you very much. Ignore her. I've certainly been trying. We'll see how long you can keep that up, darling. Gilder's here. We are leaving now? Yes, before we set sail, however, a word of warning. We are sailing into unknown waters. The Royal Highlands have been abandoned for much longer than the Elderwood. Every map of the area is at least 300 years old. Your eyes open and your caution abundant when we disembark. I've been doing this for far longer than you have, Watcher. Now come along, Wolf. I've brought us some lunch to eat as we sail. Wolf trots after Tamala quite cheerfully. Sabira gives you a single meaningful glance and then follows.
I am sure I will see you again.
I'll get that later. Let's head on the boat. I don't see no big boat. I saw rowboats. Is there a little cinematic? Yeah, there is.
Ruins dot the landscape of the Royal Highlands. Standing testaments to the glory of the ancient humans. Sernuk pick through crumbling amphitheaters, while jackcats prowl like ghosts through once hallowed halls. Palia has reclaimed most of the embrace of the wild, but pieces of the past still remain.
That poor horse. Hang on. I gotta do something real quick. That's right here. Sorry about that.
Just the person I was looking for.
It is so bright. Used to that dreary elderwood, are you? Don't worry, little wolf. I'm sure you'll adjust quickly. Fascinating. That land almost appears unchanged from the illustrations I've seen. I suppose the Unification War never actually touched these shores. In any case, I see a small encampment ahead. Let's take stock of our surroundings from there.
Come to me with any new discoveries.
It's really pretty. How big is this place? Pretty big. Ossian, what are you doing already here?
We must do our best to protect everyone.
Are you able to sense the source of an echo still, Ulf? Ulf nods and closes his eyes, concentrating for a long moment. There's something is loud. Not dangerous, but it hides everything else. Ulf points in the direction of the small forest in the valley below. Then I suppose we have to send our resident go-getter to investigate. You don't mind, do you, darling? I'll be back soon. Thank you, Gilder. While you do that, I need to update these order maps. If you need anything, please call. Come, Ulf, have a seat. Not exactly as plush as my boudoir's furnishings, but one must make do.
I am glad to have you at my back.
No problem, Sabira. Summoning horses already, people. There's a Hans over here.
I have a feeling you won't leave until you've spoken.
Shh, that's it. Hold still. We'll get you out of this. The creature tosses its head back strongly against the strong amber restraining its hooves. Talbot paces back and forth around them both. As you approach, however, his ears perk up and he comes trotting over. Tao, where are you?
Huh?
Gilder, what are you doing here? That's a weird looking dog. No. That's not a dog. Neither is that. Dog is a shelled creature. On another adventure. More order business? Our goals may align. As the creature hears your voice, it seems to settle very slightly. Perhaps you will have better luck freeing it. You have more tools for the job. Try using one of them.
You should be more comfortable with solitude.
Smash it.
I've grown to...
As soon as you free the last hoof, the creature bends its head down towards you and gently nuzzles you, letting out an approving snort.
Huh?
It must recognize you as being like it somehow. What do you mean? I think that's a horse. They went extinct around the time the humans did. I've only seen them in old murals in the ruins. It should be a Dawn spur breed. Based on depictions, it would have been a mount for royalty. It shouldn't be here, but then neither should you. Maybe humans are not the only souls your phoenix brought back. The horse lifts its head proudly, striking a pose that seems to say, admire my magnificent beauty. Ricardi, twinsies! Carefully offer the horse your hand. The horse lets out a whinny that gently headbutts you. It begins nosing around in your pack, clearly trying to get inside. Must be hungry. I don't know how long it's been trapped. I'm not sure what a horse consumes, but if they're anything like riffrocks, local forage would be my first thought. Suggest you collect some before it chews through the straps in your bag.
Enjoy your solitude.
Bring some local flowers. You got anything to say, Hassian? Oh, hi, Tal. Wanna play? I'm so close to getting Tao to 4.
I was wondering when you'd stop by.
Okay, any local flora.
That's enough
That's what he's
socializing
telling
for
me.
now.
Dawnspur Lily. Golden Fern. Dawnspur Lily. I'm just gathering all these because I know I'm going to need them eventually.
Do you have something you wish to discuss?
As you approach with the flowers, the horse gallops over, eager to snatch them right out of your hand. I can get more if you want. The horse is so busy ravenously consuming flowers that it doesn't acknowledge you've said anything at all. Oof. Ossian tosses Tao a treat too. Well, it seems to be feeling better at least. I was concerned it might have been hurt. It appears to be fond of you. It may allow you to ride it. If it does not, you will find out very quickly. I'll return to the camp with you. I'd like to speak with Watcher Severe about something.
Walk in balance.
How do I summon the horse? I assume there's a button that I'm not familiar with. Let's check the controls. Is it X? No. Yes.
It is certainly good to have a partner like
Well,
you.
this is a fun little surprise. You're a bit far from your beloved village, aren't you? I did not realize you were assisting the Watcher. I'd rather get up to the usual crime in front of me so that I do not have to waste time uncovering it later. Oh, Pish, we know I've been indispensable. Echo flooding the land benefits no one, and myself included. I've never known you to do anything that did not benefit you in some way. Exactly. You, however, still hunting that beast of yours? I have reason to believe the beast left the Elderwood and came west, yes. Where's Sifu? While the remains in the Elderwood, should it attempt to return to its lair. How'd it cross the sea? The same way I did, along the whole human aqueduct. It isn't rough terrain as long as you know how to climb or jump as well as Tao can. You should come with us. I agree, a skill tracker like yourself would be a boon. Yes, he's quite reliable to have around in a pinch. I'll keep Tamal away from you. That won't be necessary. I'll join you as long as it doesn't get in the way of my own hunt. I'm glad to see you're mature enough to let bygones be bygones, darling. In any case, let's sell things. Time to keep moving. Wolf emerges from behind a tree where he was cautiously watching Hassian. He nods hesitantly. Yes, this way. I sense now. Tao, can you go find Mother and give her this letter? I know you want to stay with me, but it's her hunt too. Tao grumbles slightly, but immediately takes off the letter and trots off.
Come to me with any new discoveries.
Whoa, there's the drift. Well, that's interesting. You can set the speed. And it does not carry over when you're on the map. A little tricky to work with. I'd rather the camera be the control for turning. Ooh, this is a big area. Alley-oop. Hey guys.
Just the person I was looking
A moment, Gilder. These stables look like a good place to set up a base camp. Defensible, centrally located, and it looks like there are some supplies we can make use of as well. I suppose I should have prepared to slum it following after all of you. Fine if we must. The stable map looks a little worn. However, I cannot make out where the other stops are located. If you find the other locations, make sure to record them. The information could come in handy for us. Got it. Thank you. Done dallying. We'd best keep moving before we lose sight of the others. I'm sure Hassian would just love to shake me off. Leave the man alone, Tamala. The last thing we need is you chasing him off when we need his help. He's not so feeble-minded as you assume, darling. A little teasing won't shake him off his convictions. But fine. If only because I'm sick of that look you keep giving me. We know your history.
Glad to have you at my back.
Okay, X. Dismount. Find all the stables. I heard something. Someone talking, and I think that was a player character. I'm not sure. What's going on over here? Okay, we gotta find Hassian. Alright, Hassian, what are you up to?
I have a feeling you won't leave
As
until
you turn the
spoken.
corner, you see Hassian helping Ulf to his feet, concern on his face. You're not injured. Ulf shakes his head as soon as he sees you and runs right into your arms. Are you okay, Ulf? Ulf nods shakily, but does not let go of you. It was the beast. It was right in the path as we turned the corner. Watch the boy, I will take it down. No! Ulf lets go of you and lunges forward, trying to grab Hassian's bow before he can reach it. It is a wild beast, and it tried to attack us. It's dangerous. Amon, not dangerous, just sick. Amon, explain. She not want to hurt. Ulf's right. How could you know that? The beast has already killed before. Amon never killed. Amon saved me. It does not matter how now. We wasted too much time with this. It's probably already escaped. I'm going to look ahead for tracks. I would like to at least know what it's doing here. I go too. Do what you will. I'm sure Gilder will tag along as usual.
May your aim be true.
Okay. Remember when I asked when do we tell Hassian? When do we tell Hassian?
I've grown to not dislike
Here
our
are the
chats.
tracks lead inside. On your guard.
That's enough socializing for now.
Ooh. Banshee beetle? Okay. What? It's you. Oh, how wonderful. How delightful. How trashy. Do you feel it in the air? Can you smell it on the wind? Do you know what that is? Who are you again? Got Benny? I should be on your mind every time you see a banana peel or an orm or... Okay, Benny, calm down. Now everyone understands the value of trash. You just have to stay strong. There's lovely ruined trash scattered around this place too, and all of it should be mine. Bring me some of that nasty, wonderful gold stuff. I'll even teach you how to build some of it. Trash is yours, Benny. You're the trashiest friend a pixie could ask for. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I almost forgot. There's a special place of trash I'm looking for, too. Some nasty, hateful crabby stole it from me. I don't want it returned. I want it revenged. Hunt down those crabbies and get it back. If you pick up those terrible, nasty, pretty seashells from the shore, I'm sure the crabbies will come, and then you strike. Find any other wonderful trash while you're out there. Make sure to bring it back to me, too. I'll even reward you. But not with trash. The trash is mine. I'll be waiting for you with where the Donspur used to leave the trash. It's just stinky enough to be my home. So are you the pixie that gives me the recipes? Claw marks. Big ol' beast droppings. Where the heck is the third? What am I even looking for? Ah, campfire with recent evidence of use. What kind of beast cooks their food?
Stop second-guessing yourself.
Isn't here anymore. It went north. What did beast do to you? Something it can't take back. Friends north too. We go.
Walk in balance.
I mean, the beast is probably your mom, Hassian. Find Tamala and Sabira.
Are you prepared for a little?
That's not how it goes, as you very well know. The order didn't snatch you from your family when you were just a babe? I was young, yes, but I was not a babe, and I was not snatched, but chosen with full support from my family. There you are, Gilder. What happened? Why did you fall behind? Hassian and Ulf had an argument. Hardly surprising, they share a stubborn streak. Explain what happened. I see, that is concerning. If Hassian had not decided to join us, Ulf could have... Oh, pish, is no one going to trust the boy's account? If he says the beast will not attack, then the beast will not attack. All Hassian has done is antagonize the situation. Forgive me if I'm feeling a bit cautious about trusting the intentions of a feral animal, even if it was once a person. In any case, all's well. Once Ulf and Hassian arrive, we should continue towards the tap. Wait for Hassian and Ulf. After a moment, Ulf and Hassian round the corner and join the three of you. No sign of the beast. It should be safe to continue, for now. Is everything alright, Ulf? Ulf gives a short nod and says nothing, just trudges past you, still heading north. Give the boy some time. He'll speak when he's ready. For now, let us follow. Where do I go? To the west. It said north, but we're going west. Oh, it's stable. This is the Royal Hunting Grounds. I see the masked Sernuk that they've been showing in the patch notes. Ow. A house? Hmm. And my pal cat coming up.
Uncle Kenley speaks of you often, you know.
That was almost very unfortunate. Are you alright? How exactly did you chase that troublesome little beast off? I saw no magic pass your hands. That would be this, courtesy of my friends at the Palia Institute. The man produces a pouch from his jacket. Tamal takes it, inspecting the contents. A warding sachet? Some of those ingredients I do not recognize. Is that Royal Nightshade? What a creative way of using it. Who exactly are you? My apologies, I'm not accustomed to needing an introduction. Lord Echelon Bahari at your service. And that's Kenyatta's cousin. The coconut guy? So you're the one that found my missive. That must make you Gilder. Not my finest hour, I suppose. I was hoping to make a better first impression. After all, my dear Uncle Kenley is always bragging about you. Bahari, I'm shocked to see you outside your gilded cage. Your family rather despise mucking it, do they not? I'm a servant of the people and I go where I'm needed. You work with the Bahari Institute, yes? I'd heard the Duchess's son was an adjunct professor there. So you've heard of me. Yes, I work as a liaison between the Duchy and the Institute, advising on magical affairs. Naturally, when the night sky lit up with flow, I was sent to investigate. I thought to check the Highlands first, as this was the location of King Mudan's palace in antiquity. Since you and Gilder are here, Sir Watcher, I expect the order came to the same conclusion? You expect all you'd like, darling, but we've no reason to tell you. After all, how can we trust a man we just met? You must think us quite naive. Perhaps I was naive to expect trust so quickly. You're right, after all. I apologize. I got ahead of myself in excitement. I thought we might be able to share what we learned so we can investigate this infection together. There's no need to apologize, Lord Bahari. Would you excuse me for us for a moment? Why does it feel like Echelon has a different art style than everyone else? Well, come with me. You insist.
I'm sure you're needed elsewhere.
Over where? Check on Hastian Ulf, optional. I'm doing that first.
What is it?
I apologize for my outburst earlier, Ulf. No, me. Gilder Sabira informed me about the beast's curse. That it's possible the creature I hunt is now not even the one who wronged me. Promise not to initiate any attack against it for the moment. Still, if it proves to be a danger, I'll protect whatever crosses its path. I do not wish to see tragedy repeated. Mama not want hurt, just sick. I hope you're right, Ulf.
Go.
Let us put our heads
I
together.
do not trust him. That's quite the statement coming from you, Tamala. What have I done that's untrustworthy? There's all the secrets. You cursed me. You cursed me. A minor inconvenience at best, one I took some back quite quickly. No, you didn't. You should count yourself lucky. I cursed far worse for far less. You cannot do what you would like, Kamala. Helping us does not give you a free pass. Then arrest me and get it over with, won't you, darling? In any case, why don't you elaborate on why you were so rude to Lord Bahari? While the Bahari is not as noble as they would have you believe, the name alone is not why I distrust the man. Think about it. It took us time to discover this location, yet he stumbles upon it before us based on a lucky hunch. And we know for a fact that a stranger has been dogging our steps, then this echelon just so happens to appear and conveniently save us. Makes far more sense for him to be the villain attempting to pull wool over our eyes for his own benefit. Your accusations would make sense if they were not directed towards Lord Bahari. I know of the man. He has been working with the Order on behalf of the Institute for years. His record is spotless. Besides, my first hunch was incorrect. I would like to resist jumping to conclusions again as soon as it's convenient. It's getting dangerously close to an apology, darling. In any case, what do you think, Gilder? What does he gain from fooling us? What motive did the stranger have for what they did? We simply cannot know. This does not exonerate anyone. That may be so, but acting aggressively will likely scare him off before we can learn more. I propose we agree to work with him for the moment, on the condition that we keep what we have learned close to our chest. Fine, I won't get in your way. Gilder, why don't you do the talking? Put that cute face to work.
Until next time.
Yeah, he is very suspicious.
I can make time for a chat.
Have you finished conversing? We have some conditions. I'd be more shocked if you didn't. Tell me what they are, and I'll do everything in my power to abide by them. Our mission is to stop the infected magic at its source. We will partner with you until that is achieved. You will be given only what information is deemed necessary. Furthermore, Gilder will supervise you for the duration of our partnership. You failed to mention that. I will? I'm currently distracted by a resident alchemist. Besides, you are my partner. I trust your judgment. I'm sure you will do a wonderful job, Gilder. I won't misbehave, unless that is what you would prefer. You are Kenyatta's cousin. All I can tell you is that we have reason to believe the source of the infection is somewhere around this area. The Echo Tap? Yes, it's inside the old palace. How did you know that? Our agreement did not involve in divulging unnecessary information. Suffice to say that the Institute has been conducting an investigation of its own. You may request the appropriate files through order channels if you'd like to know specifics. Process that would likely take weeks. Bureaucracy often makes mountains out of small hills, yes. Fortunately, I'm here for the express purpose of closing that Echo Tap. You know how? I do, yes, but it cannot be done from a distance. I must gain access to the tap room. Unfortunately, the beast revoked my access to the palace by way of smashing the administrative Galder who controls the doors. Why would the beast care? I do not know. Perhaps it acts as a servant of the Echo, bound to its will. Regardless of the reason, it is bound to get in our way again. Thus, I have developed a method to drive it off. I was attempting to repair the Galder when the beast approached, and your party soon after. The construct appears to be missing some rather important pieces, however. Like its head. You know how to repair Galder? One picks up many skills while in service to the people. I'm sure you can relate. Galdurix is probably restricted magic echelon. I'll mark a few spots that I believe the beast digging. Take this. It shall help the ward creatures off. Hands you a warding sachet identical to the one he produced earlier. Your fingers brush briefly against the leather of his gloves before he delicately withdraws his arm. I'll ask Costine to assist me in tracking the beast's whereabouts. Should it slip past us, Gilder, call for me and I'll come. There will be no need for that, Slur Watcher. The sachet will keep Gilder safe. I hope you're alright.
Until next time.
Echelon, can you be any more suspicious? Echelon?
Kenley speaks of you
Do
often,
you need
know.
something? How can I trust you? Find it so difficult, you need not strain yourself. Evidence of the beast's actions speak for themselves. Should put your mind at ease. I encourage you to verify for yourself.
I'm sure you're needed elsewhere.
Nice pond. Trying to trick Amadeus Enfield on his own turf is stupid, even for you. If you ain't careful, you're gonna end up 6 feet under instead of just drowning in debt. Go on, kid. This life ain't for you. Someone saw you cheat tonight and didn't feed you to the plume hounds. Next time you won't be so lucky. Interesting. Bunch of quests. You guys got anything for me? Pay attention to the way the Lord acts, Wolf. You'll meet plenty of men like him. They all have an agenda. Half the work is discerning exactly what it could be. Wolf nods, staring intently in the direction of Echelon. It isn't clear if you can see him from here. S'mores are yummy but sticky. After eating, everything I touch stays on hands.
I keep you safe.
We're friends with Wolf. Ah, here's the piece. Is there more pieces here? The quest marker didn't disappear, so I assume there's more. This jadium over here, so I'm gonna take a bit. Does jadium work like pallium back in the old updates? Where it replaces iron? Because this is iron. Okay, the quest marker did disappear. There's another part. Old Fortuna. And they're really scattered the beast parts. Not the beast, the Calder's parts. I wish you could keep going with the map open. This little deal falls. I want to see how much damage does this do. It's about on par with the Elder. Oh, you stopped. Of course you stopped. It doesn't give as much as an Elder, though. Could always use more iron. I wish I could shoot from a mount. That'd be really cool and fun. This place is huge, but at the same time, not as huge as you think. It's weird. Now that with the mount, in a way it shrinks the world, but not too much. And one more back in the Royal Palace. Gotcha. Oh, that's not F. All right, Echelon, I got your stuff.
Apologies. I was lost in thought.
I found all the pieces. So you have. Given me a moment to repair the administrator. We shall see what help it can be. As you wait, Sabira appears once more. Beast has fled south through the canyon and appears to be headed towards the clifftop ruins. That said, I doubt we have seen the last of it. How are things going here? Echelon's repairing the admin. I live! You have Gilder and I to thank for that. A giant does not thank the ants for working. It's simply what they were created to do. Oh yes, I forgot to mention the administrator's quirks. The personality module appears to be permanently set to 11. No matter, we've encountered plenty of colorful characters in this investigation. Now, ants, you wish to enter my beloved manor, yes? That is why you have awoken me from my forced slumber? Yes, please. Proper peon paying appropriate fealty. You shall be spared in the reckoning. My nemesis, the Beast, has destroyed my primary control module. I have been unjustly ousted from my seat of power. You will restore me to the throne. Do this, and I shall reward you handsomely. I see, and how one might restore you to the throne? Collect the override keys from my 4 useless subjects and return me here. In the southeast, perched on the standing cliffs, lies Eloin's lair. To the southwest, within the Church of Nightshade, lurks Bellefontaine. To the northeast, at the bottom of Forme Amphitheater, awaits Hallward. Close by, in the Enfield Manor Garden, resides Amadeus. So if I have this right, you expect us to trek across the map, collecting little trinkets before you'll let us inside? The king must have his symbols of power. This is so if every door in this place may have 12 puzzles for lack of a simple key. Ancient humans really love puzzles. This is why I did not specialize in archaeology when pursuing my doctorate. Thank you for the information, Administrator. Gilder, will you join me by the pool? I suppose I'll wait here again.
That was enlightening.
Alright guys, what's the deal?
I could use a sharp mind like
Seems
yours.
unlikely the beast will allow us to search the Highlands unimpeded. No, and here I thought we'd just ask nicely and everything would work out. What's the plan? We hunt the beast. No. So quick to kill that which you do not understand, Hasi, an unfortunate trait to have. There's another way, tell me. I take no pleasure in doing what must be done, but the village comes first. I won't have it swallowed by this darkness. There is a ritual, one that others might be quite familiar with, as we did recently. You said the beast's curse cannot be cured. That ritual is only to remove the residual effects. Correct, the curse cannot be cured, only transferred, but the self-same ritual could enable the beast to regain some portion of control. Whilst to be the lead, his maman was driven mad by the excess echo floating into the area, so we cleansed the excess echo. It is a risk. What if it does not work? Please. If it does not work, I'll take care of the beast myself. I always have a contingency plan. What about Echelon? We cannot afford to simply pause the search for the keys, and I doubt Lord Bahari will either. Now, we don't need 6 people focused on this one little problem. Why doesn't Gilder go with the little lordling while we focus on the beast? I suppose that could work if Gilder feels comfortable handling Lord Bahari. I'll do my best. Very well, here, I requisitioned this when I put in the request for a boat. It is a short-range communication device. If you run into any problems, contact me through this. I shall keep you abreast of any developments on our end as well. Stay safe out there. You worry too much. Gilder can handle things just fine. See you soon. Ossian simply nods, thoughts elsewhere.
Until next time.
It's a phone. I was expecting it to be more of a walkie-talkie. Echelon. That is not the F key.
Uncle Kenley speaks of you often, you know.
Everything is resolved, I take it? It's just you and me. I won't complain. In fact, I was hoping we'd get a chance to speak. I have much I want to ask you about. The way my uncle tells it, you're the most fascinating person in all of Kilima. Aw, thanks. Of course. I'm sure you will soon add saving the Highlands to your impressive list of accomplishments. I suggest we start our search for the keys in the southeast. I believe I know the exact place the administrator was referring to. Come, Echo waits for no one.
That was enlightening.
Where did Echelon go? In the standing cliffs. Oh, the cancel is now the horse. Okay. Probably just warp back to the central stables and then... Oops. Double tapped. And then take the journey from there. Also, as I mentioned earlier in the last episode, I have switched my recording to a different drive, and I've seen loading times significantly improve. So even though I'm using an SSD for the game, recording does affect the load times, at least for this. Is there any stables up here? As soon as you enter the area, something feels off. Sounds of wildlife go still, leaving you in eerie silence. Something rustles in the brush, and you suddenly come with a feeling of fury mixed with shame. There's nothing you can do to make up for what you've already done. Everyone knows your crimes. You'll never escape them. Someone there, trying to deflect from your flaws, toss the blame onto someone else? You're good at that, aren't you? Right, everyone sees right through you. They're just being polite. They know. What are you? The gloved hand comes to rest on your shoulder and the feelings immediately fade. So quickly you can't be sure they were ever there at all. There you are. I was worried you got distracted on the way. Are you alright? You look as if you've seen a ghost. I think it was the beast. You think? You did not see it clearly? Explain what happened. It does not sound like the beast. I should know. I've encountered the creature plenty since I came to these highlands. Come, let us check the area and see if anything was left behind. What is this? Black feathers. That's something else. Echelon?
Uncle Kenley speaks of you often, you know.
Found these. Feathers, certainly not the beast then, nor could it be a Sernuk or a jackcat. What could it mean? I've seen them before. You have? Where exactly? No, I suppose Sir Watcher might be a bit cross with you to divulge any more. Trying to respect our agreement, Gilder. Don't tempt me to ask for more than I should. There's another watching us from the shadows. I'll simply have to stay closer by your side. Promise I will keep you safe, Gilder. I'll protect you too. Not want to incur debt, Then I shall take you up on the offer.
Oh.
Watching each other's backs. You're close to the first of the keys. Come, it's just up the hill.
I'm sure you.
I believe this is the same feathers that was related to the person that was following us. But I might be wrong. That's an interesting looking butterfly moth thing. Phoenix moth. Okay,
Uncle
where's the
Kenley
key?
speaks of you often, you know.
And no sight of our echoed old friend. I would consider that a success. Now, the administrator mentioned Eloin. Based on historical records, that could only mean Eloin Enfield. heard of them. And, the Enfields essentially ruled this area during the Unification Wars, and that they primarily focused on magical weaponry. From my understanding, the family was led by Major Domo Enfield at the time. A rather strict patriarch, he had 4 children, all of whom contributed to the family business. If we were to find each of Enfield's scions, you should understand the Enfield in question. Eloine was the youngest and the outcast. Even among the Enfields, she was considered a radical. Many of her experiments ran afoul of moral and legal boundaries, which was not, as I understand it, the problem the Enfields had with her. She was simply too, and I quote, weird for them. Thus she was encouraged to set up her lab as far away from the manor as possible. This was where she conducted many of her experiments. She should have a laboratory hidden somewhere on the grounds. Finding that is the first step to discovering her key. I'll leave that to you, Gilder. I've heard you've had an knack for discovering the undiscovered. When you find it, this key should unlock the door, straight from the Institute's historical collection.
Oh, is that the time?
Alright, in we go.
I don't care much for
this
sandwiches.
looks far too small to be the entirety of her lab. Too small? Echelon looks around you and then freezes as he sees the imposing door set into the wall across the two of you. A locked door, with no apparent method of entry, and mysteriously glowing objects covered in amber. This is a puzzle. Not a fan. I simply don't understand why every door needs a 10-step puzzle to open. I lock my office with a key like a normal person. Here, there's a note on the door. Perhaps it can be some use to you. I'll allow you to handle this one. I do not have aptitude for time-wasting nonsense. Hello, trespasser. You attempt to enter my domain. To prove you are worthy to pass, you must learn how to unfreeze time, or at least unshackle the ties that bind. Eloine Enfield. P.S. In case I find this note and I forgot, there are 3 buttons. Press all of them.
Oh, is that the time?
Amber Echo Catalog. The substance which affects the Royal Highlands appears to be a type of echo, much like the kind found in the Elderwoods. Based on preliminary studies, it exhibits all the same basic qualities of emotional resonance and energy. However, unlike the Elderwood echo, this amber echo does not possess its hosts, but instead encapsulates them in a type of gooey resin. I shall begin my experiments on the trapped hosts soon. Sample 1, taken from a frozen schmoll when interviewed with the potion of fungi speech, is described being trapped within memories of its time as a young spore to the point of becoming immobile. Fascinating. Perhaps this is the key to freezing time and stopping the clock? Sample 2, taken from the bark of a tree. While the tree had no apparent memories or desires to communicate, I did notice this substance was much older than what Belafontaine discovered in the Elderwoods. Upon consuming the substance, I observed that it tastes of yearning rather than despair. As every good scientist knows, despair tastes a bit like a grape, while this tastes like the bananas of my childhood, before the flood plague made them extinct. Fascinating. Taken from the walls of King Mudan's palace. When refined through the extractor and made into juice, I was able to witness the memory and feelings of an unnamed and unremarkable ancient human. It seems I've unearthed definitive proof that the clock does not move in one direction, as my siblings so stubbornly believe. Fortunately, consuming so much amber echo has given me a tummy ache. I'll be taking a break from my experiments for a while. This isn't exactly a puzzle. Echelon, I have solved the puzzle.
Well, I trust.
Good work. Now to see if the key we're looking for is somewhere inside.
Call on me if you need anything.
Ah, the Phoenix. No, I will not tell you how to get into your vault. I told you to stop taking these stupid forgetting potions ever since you forgot Father's birthday last year. You think you're so smart? Figure it out yourself. At least forget you have a brother and stop contacting me. I have more productive things to do with my time than babysit my deranged sister. Amadeus. I'm sorry to inform you, but your piece, Amber Echo, the key to accessing the unreal, was not accepted for publication in the Nocturne Journal of Science. While many of your theories show excellent outside-the-box thinking, the paper itself reads more like a science fiction piece than a work that would find its way into a scholarly journal. As requested, we have included your original handwritten submission within this envoy. Title: Amber Echo. Scholars and sages alike speak of a realm beyond ours that contains strange entities that control our world and existence. Often referred to as Beyond the Veil, the Dragon's Realm, or even the Realm of Magic, it is widely accepted that this is a realm of gods and monsters that can create or destroy anything in our world. But what if I told you there was another realm, a being beyond the veil, if you will? Continue reading to learn more. I've noticed several faults in our world that I'm sure you have noticed too. Have you ever noticed that sometimes as you run, your movement stutters? Or that faraway objects pop in and out of existence? Have you ever had your fans or family recount commonly known facts with slight inaccuracy, such as important events happening on differing dates or citing contradictory occurrences? I believe these faults are due to errors made by entities that I will call the true creators in a realm I was referred to as the unreality or simply the unreal. You may ask, why should we care? Our world is our world. It does not matter if we were created by perfect gods or imperfect beings between two realms removed. It doesn't change our day-to-day toils. This is where I ask you to think, what if it could? During my research as a substance unique to the Royal Highlands that I call Amber Echo, I've discovered that the grand clock of our creators can be reversed or even stopped, which begs the question, what else can we change about our world when we better understand it? The rest of the article appears to be missing. That is meta as hell. Attempts to access the vault. Attempt 1. Every key in my keyring. None of them work. Makes sense. The vault has no keyhole. Okay, why would you even try? Attempt number 2. A numerical code. As there is nowhere to enter a code, I recited the numbers aloud. I tried my birthday, all my siblings' birthdays, and the anniversary of when I met Rocky. None of them worked. Back to the drawing board. Attempt number 3. A password. I attempt to speak all my favorite phrases, but it appears the forgetting potion took care of that too. And I tried the name of my pet Rocky. Still didn't do anything. Attempt number 4. I tried sacrificing the thing I love most, Rip Rocky. Attempt number 5. An amber butterfly landed inside the vault. It didn't open, but it did quiver a little. I will assume the lock is looking for a thingamabob with a strong airflow signature. I finally discovered it. I found a creature wearing an airflow mask. I used one of my slow spells to catch it and remove the mask. When I insert the mask into the mask-shaped slot in the vault, it opened. Perhaps I should have investigated this slot sooner. Note to self, stop taking forgetting potions. You always forget why you took them. Note to self, in case I forget, this is an airflow extractor invented by my father. It takes flora and fauna and harmlessly extracts the air aspect flow from them. If you need another element, visit one of your siblings. Belafontaine has Terraflow, Halvard has Hydroflow, and Amadeus has Pyroflow. They all hate you. Hello, trespasser. Still here? Not for long. You have foolishly stumbled upon the vault of Aileen Infield. Here I have kept my relics stashed away from prying eyes, including yours. I bet you'll never find out how to open the vault. In fact, I took a forgetting potion to keep it even more secret, so I don't know how to get in anymore. I am a genius. Ha 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 ha. Except you left sticky notes and notes on how to do it.
Apologies.
Because he kept forgetting. Found these documents. Yes, I've been reading up as well. It appears the amber we've encountered is indeed a type of echo. I suppose it does have all the basic properties, a penchant for influencing emotions, a mind of its own, which begs the question of what influences the type of echo we encounter and where. Regardless, we need to gain access to that vault. The note says that it requires an airflow mask. On the Highlands, I have a chance to study the local fauna. Some of them are afflicted by strain masks made of flow. Aeroflow masks should drop from the ones with yellow shields. I believe they're found in elevated areas, much like the cliff we're on. I've even developed a tracker to assist. It should help you hunt the masked creatures down. Got it. Be right back. I'll look more into the documents left behind in Elamine's laboratory. Perhaps I'll find something useful.
Oh, is that the time?
I doubt I need the mask tracker, but in case I do... What are you? Common. Mossy Moth. Another Phoenix Moth. What's this? Gold. So this does work a lot like pre-Elderwood, pre-Elderwood Bahari Bay. Oh, it's not giving me any amber echo from this. Very interesting. I'm like half worried that my mic isn't recording for some reason. I can see that it is, but still, the paranoia is gripping me. Ah, here we go. Where is your shield located? It's in the front and back. Alright, there we go. So apparently if I break their shield without getting around it, I get stunned. I read that in the notes, but it didn't seem like exactly what I expected it to do. I thought if you hit the shield at all. Okay, I got one aeroflow mask. That's all I need. I'm not sure exactly where the heck the air shields are positioned. Or are they timed? This is a different kind of moth. Whispering Widow moth. Alright, Echelon, I found a mask.
I don't care much for sandwiches.
Alright,
So much to
I don't
do
need
and
to
so
do
little
that.
time.
Behold, my critics have laughed, but I have created my greatest invention. The wearer of the signet can gather untold access to Amber Echo. It's my greatest hope that by collecting more, I shall unlock the secrets of space, time, and unreality. By due fault to time, my greatest nemesis, I bestow this gift to my spiritual successors. May you use your new powers to rewind the clock and bring me back to continue our fight. P.S. Incidentally, it also functions as 1/4 of the override to gain access to the family home. They just forgot to turn off my admin rights. They won't be able to do anything without Father without me. So she's basically trying to get to the game's coders and like figure out how to manipulate reality, but that's not possible.
Oh, you have some.
You found the first key.
on your
Excellent.
cheek.
While you were hunting down an aeroflow mask, I found documents detailing the process to charge it. You should only need to do it once every few centuries. From my understanding, it is not complicated. It does, however, require no small amount of amber echo. I've been working on a device designed to extract ambient echo from the landscape. Now it seems like an excellent time to put it into test. As long as you have it on your person, anything you gather from the Highlands should also result in some small amount of echo. On top of that, we will need to find airflow aspected creatures and extract their elemental energy via the Enfield's flow extractor. Insects tend to carry more airflow than other creatures. I'll focus on getting the flow extractor running again while you hunt for the required items. Shouldn't take long. I'm quite familiar with Enfield technology at this point.
Oh, is that the time?
Is that a quest item? Or is that a relic? When did I get loaded? Oh, it's the cheating recipe, the quest. Apparently doing that made it very dark in here. Already collected 5 bugs, so now we just need the amber echo, which comes from bugs. Okay, this might take a while. Luckily there's a lot of bugs here. Oh, someone broke this. I might as well break it myself. Ooh. Hello, sir. Okay, it's not going to take as long as I thought. Do I get more echo if I break it? It seems that way. Okay, the shield for wind creatures is on a timer. Come on, buddy. Alright, that's enough. Well, I'm gonna break this. Because I want to load with, if I have to, mossy moths as opposed to the rare things I've caught. Also, Amber Echo is going to come in greatly handy. Alright, Echelon.
May be of service.
Let's charge Eloine's relic. Industrious as always, you're wasted out there in that little village. There's a job for you in Bahari City should you wish it. When all this is done, I always have need for competent partners. I'm not leaving Kilima. Pity, you'd have more impact in the city. This pond's too small for a big fish like you. Conversation for another day, I suppose. If you'll hand me the relic and the items you collected, I'll see what I can do about charging it. I must beg some level of your discretion. Strictly speaking, this is an unauthorized use of flow. Time is of the essence, so I'll perform the ritual regardless of the consequences. That said, if you must tell Sabira, I'll understand, but I'd rather you didn't. The order has a bit too much red tape for my taste. What if she asks? Then you may answer as you please. I can only ask, not demand. Echelon leads them forward in concentration to the relic. Charge the relic. You are. It functions as our first key, yes, but it should also help you on your journey. It functions as an amplifier for the echo in the area. You're likely to be able to collect more while wearing it. Carefully slips the ring onto your finger. It suits you. We have Eloine's key. It's on to Bellefontaine. We'll find her laboratory within the ruins of the Old Phoenix Church to the west. I'll meet you there.
Send Aunt Eshe my regards.
Okay, so on to the next one, which is way out there. Let me just pull up the I don't need that. So there is one stable by the standing cliffs. Where could it be? I'm gonna check something real quick, and I might have to step aside. First, this guy. Well, I fell. Is that the stables over there? What are you? Oh, you're just stuck. I'm gonna have to step aside once I get the stable. So, sorry, BRB. Okay, I'm back. Got myself some water in the meantime too, because I'm not used to reading so much. Out loud at the very least. Might as well get that flotato. Give me that flotato. There we go. Are you stuck, or are you just fire? Interesting. That's gonna come in handy later. I'll take this jadium. All right. Where do I go? Near Amber Lake and Mudan's Wall, which there is no stable there, so take this path. Doesn't look like there's any. Oh, that is not House of Nightshade, so there is a stable there. I missed the path up. Where could the stables be? Right, shroom, interesting. Let's flare this for anyone who comes by. Can't resist gold. I have a feeling I'm gonna need the Terraflow mask, so might as well hunt these guys. Please give me a mask. Please. Also, where the heck are the stables? Or Jadium. Maybe it's up there? I know I have to go. It says down, but not sure. I'm sure there would be a... There it is. Thank you. Where the heck are you, Echelon? Ah, here we are. Ossian's joining us.
I was
You're
lost in
unharmed
thought.
then. I am, thanks to your quick thinking. It seems I owe you my life. I won't be so dramatic. Gilder? What happened? Beast, as is so often the case lately. It caused a major landslide in the area by displacing the boulders on the cliff above. Echelon was standing at the base where the rocks landed. I was close, tracking, so I assisted. You saved me, Hassian. That was terrifying. Did not look particularly concerned at the time. Well, that's just how my face looks. Regardless, I am in your debt. Thank you. Just be more aware of your surroundings. I'm leaving now. The beast is on the move. Hi, Hassian. Hassian has already swiftly left. Still seems a bit shy. Still, I have to thank him for properly later. For now, you'll have some rubble to clear. Like some of it is blocking our way into Belafontaine's lab. And the key, you'll likely need that.
Call on me if you need anything. I can make time for a chat.
Well done, let's head inside.
Call on... Apologies.
Not big on architectural variety. These Enfields, in any case, these must be Belafontaine's lab. Unlike Eloine, her sister, Belafontaine, was quite a respected biologist for a time, if slightly lacking in a moral compass. Fortunately, her beliefs slowly twisted until she was nearly unrecognizable from the young prodigy she once was. Not much is known about her work after she withdrew from the public spotlight. I imagine this room and the one beyond may be the only place we might find some answers to those questions. It does appear she was infected with the same sickness as Eloine, however. I need to insert puzzles where they are absolutely unnecessary. I'll leave that to you, I think.
That was enlightening.
It's not so bad, dude. Excuse me while I drink some water. These natural beauties have been subjected to corruption and destruction by Majiri custom. Place them in the correct order based on the petty reasons they've died for us. The flower on the left is sacrificed for promises of love. Its beautiful corpse is given as a gruesome gift. Leaves in the center are killed so that our food may taste sweet. We feast on its bitter tears. The bud on the right is used to weave garments to cover our false sense of modesty and embrace our vanity. In all cases, the plant's life is given for tasteless joys. We create suffering for simple pleasures. Nature has sacrificed for you. What will you sacrifice for her? Leaf, bud, flower. So, sweet leaf, cotton, flower. Check the guess. Incorrect. Oh. I was thinking, it literally says where it's supposed to be. It was much more simpler than I thought it was.
You're quite industrious, aren't you?
Another vault. It's to be expected. According to Eloine's note, Belafontaine should have the Earth Vault, which means you have a terraflow mask to sustain. There are ones with the green shield. You find them in your trees and caves for the most part. As before, I will stay behind and see what information I can find about the relic. It's likely we need to charge this one as well. You're doing suspicious things while I'm gone. I've tracked the origin of the Echo and the Elderwood to the old human ruins. Unfortunately, there isn't much stuff of the stuff to collect, but I shall do my best to see how the substance interacts with organic and inorganic material. Trial 1. I submerged a small piece of driftwood into a vial of the substance. When removed, the wood's properties did not substantially change. Trial 2. I submerged a carrot seed into the substance. The seed began to sprout rapidly in the liquid. When planted, the carrot matured in a day's time. The result was unlike any carrot I've ever seen. It had teeth. I fed the resulting carrot to one of my hop-alongs. The thing became ravenous and angry. It even ate Amadeus' butler's hand. Wow. Fascinating. I wish I had a chance to witness it. Conclusion. Unlike flow, Echo seems to be only in effect living samples. The more complex the living sample, the more changed the subject seems to be. Fortunately, without more of the substance, I cannot conduct further tests. A pity. Off the journey further into the ruins to see if I can collect more. Addendum. Looking at Eloine's study of Amber Echo, it appears these followings are only true for pure Echo found in the Elderwood. However, the Amber seems to impart emotion rather than enhance it. Fascinating. Suppose my useless sister may not be an entire waste of Mother Phoenix's resources after all. Oh, Mother Bella, I must thank you for introducing my brother and I to the new way. I know with your help we can convince the Phoenix to change our ways and embrace the path of Earth. Even if erasing the works of the feckless dragon costs us our lives, we are willing to fight with you for the cause. Let us return the world to a pristine state, unsoiled by Majiri or man. Yours always, Drac. Drac? And basically return the world to basically prehistoric times. I knew the moment I saw your seed that you would be my perfect creation. Unlike my other children who burn with rage or wallowed in love, you are pure, no emotion, but the pure hunger for truth. Instead of food, I will feed you pages from my scientific journals. Today I fed you a book on Mother Phoenix from the humans. I can tell you from your emotional response that you do not agree with some of her teachings, especially the part about following your heart. This caused me to realize that my faith in the Phoenix is perhaps misplaced. Or perhaps it is my love that is the weakness. I shall believe that she is the only one who can free us from the claws of the dragon, but she flows the way of the flame. It is our job to convince her to come down to earth, and not. Perhaps you can overtake her, my little sprout. Today you bit my finger. I find it poetic that you hunger for blood. After all, Majiri are the ones destroying Mother Earth, your precious home. Why should you not want to destroy us? To do the is good for the most of the living things, perhaps we ought to die. Only hope that you know, my child, my most fervent desire is to watch you grow. You may consume my flesh to serve you, but please wait until you have consumed those who wish to harm you first. I'm afraid what will happen if I should die before you reach your full potential. My father saw you destroy the trespasser. He said that you are our greatest weapon yet. Little does he know that you are not to be controlled. No, one day you will be the one who controls all. You will cleanse our world to start anew, yes, but it will not be in his image. Let's let that be our little secret, My child, you have taken my arm. While I do not know why you have done this so quickly, I do know that it is only a matter of time before my lifeblood runs out. Only have to assume that this means you are ready to ascend. I die happy knowing that you will one day we will be reunited in the Phoenix embrace. I love you, I love you, I love you. So Drac is Bella's creature that she created, beating Echo into
You have some
everything
dirt on your I'm sure you're needed elsewhere.
to try and overthrow the gods, or at least convince them to return the earth to what it once was. And I still need to get a Terraflow mask. And there's nothing with Terraflow masks around. There we go. Oops. Two masks. That ought to do. I keep forgetting I have a horse. Get on the horse. Hang on. I saw a starred phoenix moth as well, but it's long gone. Come on. Oh, wow. Lucky, lucky me. I'm surviving off of bouillabaisse for now. Unlock the bolt. My little sprout, for your 1 year anniversary, I made you a gift. The sigil will increase the efficacy or efficiency of your nutritional intake. May every sacrifice we feed make you feed to may every sacrifice we make feed you twofold. Your loving mother, Belafontaine.
Uncle Kenley speaks of you
Inert,
often.
yes,
Mia.
just our luck, I suppose. I'm sure it will not shock you to discover that our plants, in fact, have quite a bit of terra flow. How do you know so much about flow? Her watcher not mention my involvement with the Bahari Institute? My focus was on ancient human magical use. Well, that's suspicious as hell. While elemental flow is not a common topic among modern scholars, it formed the basis of all human invention. While you are collecting the plants for the I'm losing my ability to read faster and faster. While you're collecting plants for the Terraflow extractor, don't forget the Amber Echo as well. Same amount as last time should be sufficient. I'll be here repairing the extractor while you're out. Oh, and if you run into any trouble out there, come right back here. The beast seems hell-bent on attacking while we're separated.
So much to do and so little time.
Already did
All's
it.
well, I trust.
Making good progress?
Oh.
Yes, let's. Same as before, Echelon charges the relic. Another ring to add to your collection. Based on some of the documents I found, I would not suggest you wear two at once. Much like the Enfields, these blessings do not like sharing the same space. From my understanding, Belafontaine's blessings should allow you to extract more from the land itself. Whatever you harvest is likely to increase in number. I expect the task of gathering all 4 keys to take longer than it has. Perhaps I shouldn't have doubted you. I'm good at doing things. So that was just flattery earlier? It's the difference between hearing of your exploits and seeing them for myself. Come, Hallward Enfield should be next. His lab is located northeast in the old amphitheater.
So much to do and so little time.
Why do I see... I don't remember doing anything over there. Let me think. Do I want to get these? I kind of do. So let's head to the Standing Cliffs stable. Another flotato. Get off. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Or am I? I don't recall doing stuff. Oops. I'm getting my X and F mixed up for some reason. I could wander back to the stables, but it's a little too late for that. Okay, take a right here at the bridge. Man. To the right. I'm stuck. Help. Voice suddenly crackles to life in your bag. You retrieve the short-range communicator you received from Sabira. Gilder, come in. Can you hear me? Loud and clear. Excellent. I wanted to update you on... Another voice interjects over Sabira. Is that Gilder? Who's winning, our team or theirs? It's in competition. Just a moment, Gilder. There's a bit of rustling over the line before Sabira speaks again. I apologize. I moved somewhere a bit quieter so we may actually hear each other. I want to update you on our progress and check in on yours. We successfully identified a good item to use for the beast's future in the ritual, and are now working on collecting the present. How are things on your end? Give Sabira an update. I see. Hassan mentioned encountering the two of you. I'm glad to hear you've already halfway there. You should get back to work, but don't forget to call if you need my help. I'll be sure to answer right away. With a click, the line goes silent and the device deactivates. Good to hear they're on good progress. How do I get up? Can I climb it? Nope. Echelon, how'd you get up there? Do I gotta jump?
You're quite industrious, aren't you?
Appears we've encountered yet another problem. The problem is where the entrance to the Hallward lab should be. I can guess which Echo Infested Beast is responsible for this mess, but it does not resolve our situation. Unfortunately, I don't think your pick will do any of the job this time. There's likely another entrance to the lab around you somewhere. Let us look.
Send Aunt Eshe my regards.
If it's anything, it's probably up here. Or it's nothing. Oh wait, button. Shoot it. Nope. Strange. I'm getting distracted. Sorry, I'm getting very distracted. Well, I do need those. How many arrows do I have left? 101. Oh, come on. I think I found the entrance to the lab. There There we go. Yay! That was quick. Pile of slime that seems to form a trail. Beauty hurts. That doesn't seem like what I was looking for. Isn't the slime leave it up here? No, it leads here. Oh, this is another quest. Present the last installment of Saturu's Kitsu trilogy, the Kitsu's Last Song. Join us as we follow the Kitsu to the peaks of Mount Fortuna. Will the Red Raven be able to move on from the tragic loss of Prism Trout? Will the rock or lizard fall prey to the schemes of the ant at last? Will the Leontes ever get out of the hole for one night only? That sounds like a soap opera more than a musical. How big is the... Okay, it's huge. Where the heck is the entrance? There's just... Okay, I wasted a pyrofoam mask, but that was a lot of amber echo. Forward. There have been some interesting developments in the eel breeding program. After this latest round of trials, the venom secreted by the dart eel has produced the desired effects. When injected into the face in small doses, it can paralyze the nerve muscles, leading to a more youthful appearance. Botox. Unfortunately, 10 hours after injection, every subject's face melted off. I have this team focused on working out these kinks, but I suggest not trying this one out on yourself until we figure it out. If you want us to offer it to Amadeus next time he's looking around the labs, though, well, I wouldn't object. He'll only have himself to blame for what happens next. Dorian. Yes, are we still meeting for dinner tomorrow? I'm sorry for putting it in writing, but you still haven't confirmed, and I need to start preparing. Just let me know. It's not what I'm looking for, but interesting nonetheless. Is this it right here? Check beside the tree on the cliff.
Ask someone else.
Stop forgetting your keys. Now I can press the button. There we go. Alright. Oh no.
Apologies. I was lost in thought.
Echelon silently stares at the sliding puzzle as if it is his personal nemesis. Hallward Enfield was the least creative of the Enfield siblings, and that stands as testament to that. He was obsessed with physical fitness and creating the perfect male form. I cannot explain why he chose men for his fervor. Perhaps he simply found them more pleasing. Regardless, the results were predictable. He died young for his own experiments and left nothing to him of any import behind. Please solve this puzzle so I do not have time to keep looking at it.
Is that the time?
Oh god, man. I suck at these. Although this doesn't look too bad. Yeah, this isn't bad at all.
Uncle Kenley speaks of you often, you know.
You must be used to hearing this by now, but well done. This is all over. I'll recommend Sabir. I'll give you a hefty bonus. I don't really get paid for this. What? I should be getting paid? I assumed you were being compensated by the order. Why else would you be here? To uncover ancient secrets. Oh, now there's a motion I can understand quite well. I find nothing so infuriating as a mystery.
Ah.
I always swiftly deal with the things I find infuriating. Now, I believe we can safely assume Hallward's vault is unlocked by Hydraflow. If you'll fetch a mask, I'll familiarize myself with the writings in here. Ask Hydraflow creatures should congregate near water areas of water. I already got one, but I'm going to read. Jesus Christ. 1 a.m. Wake up. Inject 2 vials of Hydraflow, 1 per bicep. 1:15. Cold plunge into lake. 1:30. Run laps around lake. 2 a.m. skincare routine. 5 a.m. He spends 3 hours on 3 hours on skincare. 5 a.m. breakfast. Shake made from pureed ormu liver and okupu embryo. 5:30. Lift weights. 6 a.m. He spends more time on skincare than weights. 5:30 a.m. lift weights. 6 a.m. meditation workshop with Hallward. 7 a.m. report to the research facility for work. 12 p.m. lunch, unseasoned pecky meat, broccoli, and whole grain rice. 12:15 return to work. Leave work. Afternoon skincare routine for 4.5 hours. Dinner, 10 Mujin steaks and a raw egg. Personal meditation, reports on the manner for mandatory socialization hour. No eating, drinking, or negative thought allowed. 9:15 lights out, which he sleeps for about 4 hours. Jesus Christ. I have discovered that the ancients use Hydraflow markings to extend their lives. Not only this, they also consumed it to unlock their latent potential. I've created a beverage that I believe simulates what they used to consume. I've used the flow accelerator to combine equal parts water and flow. The resulting beverage is a delicious, energizing brew that tastes of lemon, or perhaps lime. So far, my research goes well. I've recruited 100 participants in my clinical trials. Only 33 have perished. The remaining 67 are all in good health. Average bicep radius has grown by 15%. Try increasing the participants' Hydraflow intake by 500%. Jesus Christ. 59 participants have died. The remaining 8, however, have begun to develop magnificent flow-based abilities. Of those 8, a full 7 appear to have some manner of control of their newfound power. Basil floated off into the sky. Perhaps eventually he will come down. I believe I have perfected the serum to allow myself to receive the benefits without the risk of an early demise. I have taken the prescribed dosage and will report my findings tomorrow. It is now time to reach my full potential and achieve perfection. So the end of the document. No further reports were made. So he did not make it. I'll unlock this vault. Perfection is a measure of potential. The pair of this ring shall increase the potential of whatever tools they wield.
How may I be of service?
This ring requires an infusion of, you guessed it, Hydraflow. And Hydraflow is primarily found in fish. Very good. Your path tutor must have been very proud. I don't have one. I suppose you didn't have one. Lucky you. I repaired the Hydraflow extractor. Let me know when you've collected enough fish and Amber Echo. Asked Hydraflow creatures to congregate near areas of water.
Oh, is that the time?
All right, time to get fishing. What are you? Ooh. Epic. I'll just use no bait. Because I'm going to be turning these into echelon. I don't know what Paul was talking about. This place is gorgeous. The stories make it seem these lands are cursed, but I ain't seen nothing like that. It's all sunshine and rolling fields, but I could set up a good little homestead here, bring the family out. The fish are plenty, lots of forage. Set up a couple camps around when I was exploring with extra supplies, but I don't know if I'm ever going to need them. Can't wait to tell everyone they were wrong. There ain't no ghosts and there certainly ain't no curse. Why do I have a feeling he found a curse? What kind of fish are you? Island sturgeon. I hear someone throwing bug bombs. Entry 35. Can't move no more. Don't know how it happened. Was thinking about Belle, and the next thing I knew, couldn't move. The base really passed while I was caught up in my thoughts. Lower body's covered, and I'm too weak to break it. Can barely write this. Paul was right. Don't try to settle the Highlands. Have to be as mad as Enfield to make it out here. Wish I hadn't broke up with Belle. Yep, so Amber Echo got him. Because he was nostalgic for a little bit. Why do you get 40 hunting medals? Strange. Apparently something died all the way over here. A silly fin. I think I'm up to 3 fish. It's 4. That should be 5. Yep.
Uncle Kenley speaks of you often, you know.
Let's charge the relic. Of course, if you'll hand me the required ingredients. For the 3rd time, you watch Echelon infuse the relic with elemental flow followed by Amber Echo. According to Hallward's records, this relic should unlock your own physical potential. You will find yourself handling your tools with more skill than before. Or unfortunately, it seems like his research resulted in a little more than a skilled blacksmith smith could accomplish. Pity to die for such a thing. Seems our time together is coming to an end, as the next relic is our last. Shame, I'm already accustomed to your competence. I will be difficult to go without. You always move to kill him, huh? I'll be far more difficult, I'm afraid. The last relic should be somewhere inside the Enfield Manor grounds, where this all began. I'll see you there then.
So much to do and so little time.
Let's see here. Is this the Forme Amphitheater? Forma? I don't know. I should find the stables here. Which I should do that on a horse. Come on. It's gotta be around here somewhere. I believe this is one of the encampments that I've been told about in the patch notes. Or it's just a camp. Good soup. Nope, that is one of them. Let's see. Where, if I were stables, where would I be? See a chest. Ashwood planks. Is there anything else? Ah, that's what it's pointing me towards. Elefantine's Mask number 2. Ah, relic grind. I got it. Where the heck are these stables? I have a feeling it's not down here. And I've trapped myself, it seems. Ah, here it is. Oh, it's not. Maybe it's over here somewhere. Where could ye be? Oh, I see it. That's all the stables. Is there another one here, or am I just getting pointed towards the campsite still? I'll have to read up on that. Oh, that's basically a disco deer. I was wondering why that one had different colors. Ow. I need the pyroflow mask.
All's well, I trust.
Amadeus Enfield inherited the Enfield Manor after the patriarch Major Domo disappeared. Entrance to his laboratory was built just off the main building. However, I believe the entrance should be in the middle of his hedge maze. Seems like an inconvenient way to go to work every day, but from my way here, Amadeus wasn't a fan of working much at all. I expect his employees complain more about the trek than he had any chance to. Come, the last relic awaits. Let's go. After you.
Until next time.
Hang on, I see Pyroflow. Is that, did that give me a Pyroflow? No. Any luck? Nope. One of these days. I'm upset that I used the Pyroflow mask already. There's a button. Congratulations, we're proud to offer you a position here at Enfield & Associate as a field tester 1. Please see the enclosed compensation offer and equipment list before starting your first day at Enfield & Associates. We ask you to permanently say farewell to your friends and family and sell all belongings before joining us in the Highlands. Starting your first day, please meet your handler, Felonius Quimbley, at the center of the maze on Manor grounds. Do not visit any other buildings or structures in the vicinity. It's like someone attempting to direct your way out of the maze. Weird. Unlock the aristocrat set. No thanks, not right now. This maze isn't that big, right? I know I've seen this way before. Why is it so much bigger on the inside than the outside? I'm trapped for days. I don't think Amadeus or this Felonius person is coming to save me. This can't be it. I go out, right? Wait, I think I see someone. Is that a lab coat? There's no way that this maze is supposed to be that hard, right? More aristocrat stuff. This maze seems too easy. And someone's lost belongings. As you turn the corner and reach the center of the maze, you stop dead in your tracks. Before you sits the beast of the Elderwood, watching your approach with eerie stillness. Sup? The creature tilts its head to the side, observing you. Gilder, have you found the... Come to me quickly. Shalon extends a hand, which the beast watches with some interest. It moves, no move to attack. It doesn't seem aggressive. Looks can be deceiving. The balance pouring off this creature is almost stifling. Shalon quietly removes another sachet of herbs from his jacket. The beast reacts with a snarl, reeling back. As it does, you get a flash of emotion, pain, confusion, fear. Your side hurts so badly it feels like thousands of thorns digging into your flesh. As your gaze drops, you spot red leaking sluggishly from the creature's torso, a perfect match for your phantom pain. Gilder. Shalon rushes to hold you up, and the pain fades away almost immediately. Are you alright? Did it hurt you somehow? I'll heal you just a moment. The beast needs our help. Echelon helps you straighten and follows your gaze to the beast's injury. His brows furrow at the sight. An echo of its pain? I think you'd best contact the others. Perhaps your hunch's arrow found it to mark at last. The beast shifts slightly and winces, but refuses to budge from where it is settled. It watches you and Echelon back away around the corner. It's okay, buddy. We'll get you taken care of. You pull out your communication device and try to contact Sabira. Gilder, is everything alright? It went towards the palace. Hurry. We found the beast. I see. We'll be right there. Stay safe.
How may I be of service?
They're coming? Good. It seems dealing with the beast has become our top priority once more. I only hope they've made progress while we were busy. I think you'll see your watcher already. That was fast.
Farewell.
We gotta help him. Her.
Just the person I was looking for.
You're unharmed? What a relief. You're tracking the beast when we came across a sizable pool of blood and signs of a scuffle. I must admit, I feared the worst. I wouldn't allow Gilder to come into any harm. I gave you my word on that, and I meant it. The blood is the beast. Apparently got into a bit of a scuffle with something I couldn't handle. There are no known large predators in the Royal Highlands. Well, that's not true. People are the most dangerous large predators I know. Are you suggesting a person attacked the beast? I thought perhaps it was your hunter, but if he was with you the whole time, then... What was the mystery intruder? Have you encountered any other signs of them while we were apart? Shows to be the others. It's as I thought then. Perhaps you like the light and the rest of us. We've had an interloper dogging our steps since the lights first shot into the sky. There is reasonable evidence to believe this person is the cause of the echo taps opening. Given nothing but a thorn in our side from the start. And you have no idea who they are or what they look like? Well, we know they're a Palian man. Tell me, are you skilled at carpentry? Ah, you suspect me. Is there a reason why I should not? Gilder, has he been acting suspiciously around you? He chased the echo away from me. An act that could have been manufactured to set you at ease. You have a suspicious mind, Sir Watcher. I suppose presumption of innocence is left to the courts alone. I would love to sit and stand trial. There are not more urgent matters at hand? You've an injured beast who refuses to let any approach. While I'm perfectly content to wait for the creature to remove itself as an obstacle, we've an eavesdropper who might take umbrage at that course of action. Wolf awkwardly shuffles out from behind the bush he was crouched behind. Milan is hurt? Finish the discussion later, Lord Bahari. Wolf, have you, Tamala, finished collecting the last of the ingredients? Wolf nods once, clearly distracted. Is Maman okay? She's injured. If we're able to cleanse her, we need to be able to get her the assistance she needs. The problem we have encountered is that any evidence of her past identity has been lost to time. We had hit a wall. Ulf never knew her name and only met her briefly before she took on that cursed form. I have a theory. Yes, we may share the same thought. Until we can confirm it, however, it could do more harm than good to speak it aloud. Wolf offered to ask the beast directly using his connection with Echo. Unfortunately, before now, we've had no opportunity to try. Not to mention the danger it might put Ulf in. I do it. Well, that settles things. Come this way, I'll take you to her. Wolf, are you sure? You should not have to put yourself at risk. That is an adult's job. I do it. Wolf turns and follows Echelon back into the maze. Then all we can do is ensure he makes it out in one piece.
I can't.
Come on, Ulf, you can do it. Amon, are you hurt? Grisha's ear drooped, tries to shift to hide the injury. We help, not hurt Amon more. It's okay, we just need to know your name. Beast actively recoils, echo flaring in response. Washes over you, another memory. You can hear a loud voice laughing in your ears, the cry of a baby. The feeling shifts from joy to anger. You're just going to leave? What about us? What about Hassian? This is the kind of stupid I'm supposed to get up to, not you. Who cares about our reputation? We'll build a new one. You don't come back and I never forgive you, Talon. Mary slips away, leaving unshed tears in your eyes. Beside you, Ulf trembles from the weight of the echo. Beast shrinks away, looking at the two of you, and it looks like almost shame. We have to talk to Hassian. Hassian is waiting with Tamala. I will remain here and keep an eye on the beast in case it decides to flee. And so will I. After all, Sir Watch and I have some things to clear up. Be safe, Gilder. We'll pack things up once this is settled.
You are the only person
How may I assist you? Found all the Highland stables. Excellent. This information is to serve us well. Once more, you have proved a most capable partner. Thank you.
I appreciate your thoughts on the matter.
Where is Hassian? Outside the maze. Why am I having so much trouble navigating this? There's literally a path. Alright, you two. I'm not here to torment you, Hassian. You needn't view me with such suspicion. Perhaps you needn't derive so much joy from my discomfort. Oh, pish, I derive joy from teasing anyone who takes themselves too seriously. You're simply the king of pomp. Oh, hello, Gilder. What's with the dour expression? Something happened with the beast? You could say that. I actually don't have a joke for this one. Elaborate. Tell them about the memory. You don't know exactly how this echo works. It could be a lie. It could be. My mother is dead. The beast killed her. How could she be? Your mother disappeared while hunting the beast when you were young, yes? She discovered in the process that the beast was no more than a child himself. Well, if she still shares your penchant for sentimentality, the rest follows. Though I do wonder how she came across the cursed transfer ritual. You never mentioned your mother's interest in hexamancy. While my mother ran across plenty of strange magic as monster hunters, the tradition on the plains wasn't as strict about flow. You're sure about you saw? You heard the name Talon in my mother's voice. She said your name too. I know what I need from her past. Mother carries it with her everywhere. She said she'd head towards the stable to help us hunt the beast soon. Let's go and see if she's arrived yet. I'll go with you. I'll set up the ritual while you two are gone then. Good, let's hurry.
I assume.
Hey Sifu, your wife is still alive.
Some new stuff you'll like.
Gilder, here to help with the hunt. Mother.
Huh?
What's that expression for, huh? What's wrong? Mama's alive.
Oh.
What? Who, where, when, why, and how? Wait, hold up. Tell me everything. I'm telling her everything. Holy shit. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get back right there right now. Wait, do you have Mama's protection charm with you? Ha! That's why I call Fate. I gave it to Gilder to protect this beast. So got the whole thing, Gilder? Sure do. And we've got everything we need. Come on, we won't get any closer by standing still. I'll come with you.
Woo.
That's the spirit. Is that the... I'm gonna check my quest items. Is that this? Yep. From her last quest, I think.
What brings you to this neck of the woods?
Ugh, I didn't realize she'd be involved. You sure we can't do that ritual thing without her? You're welcome to try. I can't guarantee what side effects might occur. You better not sabotage this. Anyway, where's my wife? She's in the center of the maze, yes? Of course, little Lorling and Sabir are keeping an eye on her with Wolf. I don't suggest you approach as is. She'll have plenty more to say once we complete the ritual. Close enough here to do it safely, given you got the final piece? Yes, this should do nicely. Now, you remember what we did last time? It's really her, right? This is some cruel joke? I want to do that to you. Alright, I want to light the braziers then. I got some flint. Let's do this. Gilder, would you place the charm in the empty spot?
I'm sure I'll be seeing
Of course.
more of you soon.
The past. Ossian lights the braziers as soon as you place the charm down. For a moment, nothing happens, and then you hear a vicious roar from the garden and a flash of purple light. The explosion of echo blacks out your vision. Just like before, you can feel the desperation waiting at the edge of consciousness. A shadow clawing through the veil, heedless to the collateral damage, or maybe reveling in it. Let me in. Something rushes past your head. Your vision returns soon after, as if nothing ever happened. Did it work? I didn't feel anything. You okay, Gilder? Yes, you look quite pale, darling. I heard a voice. A vestige of the echo, perhaps. Everything went okay. What are we waiting for? I got a wife to smooch. Golden fern. Why, thank you. More golden fern. Why, thank you. Head to the right. Wait, no. This maze is so simple, and yet I'm loving it so bad.
Yeah? Oh.
It's really you. Oh, Sifu, I'm so sorry. I made a huge mistake. The healing can come later. Until about 10 minutes ago, I thought you were dead. Now I found out my wife's not only alive, but she's a sexy werewolf. You really haven't changed. I'm so glad. Laugh caused her to wince a second later. Halcyon lurches forward, worried. And you, is that my baby all grown up? It's me. You got so big. Oh, you look so handsome. Is Ulf okay? Have you met him? He isn't hurt, is he? I'm here, Maman. Oh, what a relief. I'm so sorry. I left you alone in the woods. You must have been terrified. What about you? You're hurt. Aelin winces again, swaying slightly on her feet. She's holding her sides tightly to staunch the flow of blood. I've had worse. Barely standing up. That's it. We're taking you to chain. Sifu lifts Talon right up into her arms, carefully cradling her to avoid jostling her injury. It's more important. Oh, she swoons, all the blood draining from her face as she drops into unconsciousness. Mama? She's okay. She's okay. She's just taking a nap. I can wrap her up until we reach the village. I know a shortcut. Ulf, are you coming? I can go? She's your Maman too. Come on. Austin spares a glance at you, tears in his eyes. Thank you. Quickly rushes off with the others. Yay! That's one plot thread taken care of.
Let us put our heads together.
I can't imagine what Sifu and Hosmi are feeling right now. Relief, terror, etc. Talon should be alright. The wound did not look fatal at a glance, and Sifu's well versed in field dressing. Fortunately, we cannot put our mission on hold to follow them. I'm sure they'd prefer some time as a family anyways. So saccharine. Pity she couldn't tell us more about what happened to her before she fainted. I have plenty of questions. We'll simply have to follow up later. You and Echelon have one more relic to collect, alright? Since our work with the beast is wrapped up for the moment, we may as well join you. Echelon's already gone ahead through the trap door. In we go.
It's certainly...
I thought you'd be gone for
quieter
longer.
here.
I'd all but resolved myself to solving this one on my own. Ah, you've brought guests. Tamala, Sir Watcher. I believe you're the guest in this situation, Lord Bahari. If you don't mind some extra company on this last little leg. Not at all. I apologize for making you feel otherwise. Charming, the dangerous ones always are. Then you must be very dangerous, Tamala. Right in front of my salad? Well, she did curse me. Harmless little prank. Are you still going on about that? Doesn't sound like Gilder found it harmless. Can we please focus on the task at hand? There's a locked door and unlit braziers in the room. Gilder, I trust you know what to do. The correct order must be hidden somewhere in this room. Instead of arguing, let's spread out and help look for it. Excellent suggestion. After you, Sir Watcher. We'll pick this back up later.
That was enlightening.
Amadeus, father noticed you missing from the evening social hour again. If you keep this up, you'll lose even your second place spot and fix your laboratory security. The Brazier orders are laughably easy to find. All I had to do is look up Hallward. Okay. I gotta eat. It is that. Should probably use the makeshift arrows. That. Tea. I don't trust myself, so I keep looking back. That wasn't it? Oh, it's the other way. So now it's this. And then it's this. How dare you make it backwards? Sabira, I saw you phase through that wall.
How may I be of service?
You know what needs to be done? I will need a pyroflow mask this time. Michelle leads in, a hand resting on your shoulder as he lowers his voice and murmurs in your ear. I know that your companions are suspicious of me, but I hope that you trust me just a little. Really in here to close the tap, and the last thing I want to is to put you or anyone else in danger. I want to believe you. You want to, which means you don't yet. That's alright, Gilder. My feelings aren't hurt. Just means I need to try harder not to disappoint you. I promise I won't. Clears his throat and straightens, giving Sabira a polite smile while she watches you two with suspicion. Aeroflow masked creatures are often found around ancient human ruins or other marks of civilization. Good luck.
Oh, is that the time?
The lab reports from your dear brother's Hallward's passing came back, and they found there was a curious bit of adder venom mixed in with his daily hydroflow regimen. How did he get there? Who's to say? Perhaps his luck just ran out, but you, my dear boy, always seem to make your own. Regardless, this unfortunate event, mixed with Bella's dismissal by her own monstrosity, makes you the heir apparent to my throne, to my fortune. Alright, not to congratulate you, but to impress upon you the importance of your role as head of the family. Your work must be above scrutiny. I cannot tell you how many people I've had to deal with writing to me about the death of their loved one due to Hal's serum or Bella's monsters. Use the gift of Echo to influence machines as I have, not living things. You must control it before it controls you. Major Domo Enfield. P.S. Please don't die stupidly. Can you imagine the embarrassment of having Elohim as my sole heir? I shudder to think. On my 100th birthday, I have a lot to reflect on. I've had success in business getting Enfield Enterprises back up. The outlaw flow uses was an obstacle, yes, but I've never let one of those get in my way. I simply found a new way to rig the game. Appearance is everything. When I was young, Enfield Enterprises was known as the boogeyman of the weapons industry. When there was war, Enfield followed. Now we own the entertainment industry, the beauty industry. Every casino up and down the Aquindu coast bears our name. That's true power Father never understood, so obsessed with might as he was. True power isn't winning the game, it's defining the rules before the dice ever fall. And Mudan wept, for there were no more worlds to conquer. Where's the thrill when I know I've won before the game even starts? Try searching for new worlds, excavating old ruins, hunting dangerous monsters, cliff diving, and mountain climbing. I've seen the top of the world and looked down at the tiny ants and felt nothing. I've gambled away my fortune only to have it return with little effort. I've challenged death and returned from the blink. I've won. This can't be all that remains of victory. Is this how every great leader felt when the battle was won? Not triumph and joy, but emptiness? Is this why Father abdicated? Not because he was weak and foolish, but because he knew something I had yet to learn? I could join him, leave the flesh behind, but what would that do for me? Eternity sounds awfully dull when you've already done it all. I refuse to accept there are no more worlds like Father. He gave up to serve another, and I'll burn it all down before I do the same. There has to be more, things no one has done before, or perhaps since the last great man walked this world. It said that when King Mudan was young, he encountered the phoenix in a wellspring and wrested the power of the gods from the beak. Could I do it? If he could do it, why not I? So I go north across the Vale. With any luck, I have plenty. I'll return with the power to make new worlds and conquer them all. Even when you have the power of the gods,
We
you
must
seem
do our
to
best
be
to protect
so
everyone.
simple-minded. Do not let his pretty face distract you. I sense no malicious intent from him. He's certainly hiding something. I'll be careful. I'll know you will. I simply don't want to see you hurt physically or emotionally. I'd like to look through some of these records from the Enfields. Perhaps some of this information contained will be useful later.
Until next time.
Just need to get a Pyroflow mask. Hopefully some Pyroflow creatures have respawned. I haven't seen this. I assume that's all marked on the map. Yep. I saw you, Echelon. Any luck? Doubtful. Oh, I got 2 actually. Perfect, perfect. How did a guy die in this maze? Seriously.
I don't care much for sandwiches. That was enlightening.
He's evil. He doesn't care for sandwiches. It's done. My experiments into probability manipulation have resulted in a ring like no other. Fate has no power over the one who wears this, for they make their own. Take care. Whoever finds this fault, that you don't make the same mistake I did. The results aren't as important as the hunt.
I don't care much for
A lucky
sandwiches.
ring. I must admit, none of the other
About my
relics have been as
uncle.
tempting. Who couldn't use an extra luck? Why have things been going wrong for you lately? Well, the world has become overrun by Echo. That does not strike me as positive. No, it is not. Gilder, may I see that ring? It appears to have lost the power. We'll need to recharge it. She returns the ring to you, a knowing glint in her eyes. Were the others relics similarly inert? Echelon charged them. The little lordling's been awfully naughty. As if you have any room to talk, Tamala. I've overlooked a federal crime from you at least once an hour. I was hoping perhaps you wouldn't notice me bending the rules, Sir Watcher. I'm willing to. If you teach me exactly how it's done, I'll handle recharging the last relic. Of course, you're as merciful as you are wise. Save the flattery for someone who needs it. Now, what exactly do we need to recharge this? We'll need some condensed pyroflow. Fortunately, Amadeus had a machine designed to extract just that. We'll need some repairs, but they should be manageable. And some amber echo to charge the sigil in the center. The best source of pyroflow will be meals cooked in an open flame. Easy enough for someone like Gilder, I imagine. I have a few extra recipes that might help. Here, Gilder. I'll inspect the condenser while you watch her through the ritual then. I know a thing or two about the principle, though I wouldn't choose such an ugly machine to get the job done. Keep an eye out for anything suspicious while you're out collecting materials, Gilder. And stay safe.
So much to do and so little time.
Obtain 5 food cooked at a campfire. I doubt I can do that here. Oh, there's some hunting that's been done, I guess. Just taking a horse through a maze, don't mind me. And it's gone. I guess I gotta return to my housing plot. I doubt I can cook anything here. Oh. Come on now. I have a feeling the servers are a little overloaded. Maybe if I take the stables instead. Saw that JDM disappear. Nope. Still getting the F key mixed up for some reason. Why can it not? What if I go to Kilma? No. Well, this is unfortunate. What if I go to the central stables? Maybe there's a campfire there. Wait, that's the wrong central stables. So I can teleport here. Oh wow, that's pretty cheap. Maybe if I do it now. I think we're good. Okay. Hi, Anar. I'm gonna save this immediately. I'll save this meat. I think I'll sell pretty much everything else. Wait, not the mask. That should be it. Campfire food. Thankfully, 5 fisherman brews would do the job. Let's try that. It does not. Oh, it counts. Back to the Royal Highlands. Well, the question is, will it be able to load again? I believe the Royal Hunting Grounds. Yes. All right, I got the campfire food. In we go.
Let us put our heads together.
Let's charge Amadeus' relic. Very well, Echelon has walked me through the ritual well enough. Zubira takes the ring and imbues it with flow and echo, just as Echelon has done every time before. I'll give this to you for safekeeping, Gilder. That makes all 4 relics. It's time to return to the Administrator.
Our conversations are always insightful.
Now, what's in this mansion? Oh my god, I hate that I do that. All right, admin.
Be of service.
Yes, yes, I can sense the keys. You've done it. Haha. Accessing Echo Network. Those signatures uploaded to cloud. Wait, Echo Network. Initiating program Nightblade. Unlocking the final seal. Why does this sound ominous? Echo begins to pour out from the vents of the administrator's chassis all along the walls of the manor. Various nodes begin to leak dark smoke as well. This isn't supposed to happen. The administrator's on a local network. I verified it myself. Can you do something to stop it then? Give me a moment. I'll interface with the local node. We don't have a moment. Attention, you pathetic mortals. Booming voice echoes in your mind, not your ears. You recognize it as the administrator. I, Major Domo Enfield, shall now be bringing your pitiful lives to an end. As gratitude for your service in my ascension, I shall explain your folly before you perish. Major Domo, the Enfield Patriarch, how is this possible? More importantly, is he giving a villain speech right now? How tacky. There's another network active buried under the first. I'm trying to gain access now. Keep him distracted. Why are you doing this? For too long, man has stood at the feet of giants, subject to their merciless whim. Our Father is an absent God, content to create and abandon us for our imperfections. Your mother, a capricious creature who once sent her own flock ablaze for their crime. Gods do not deserve their power, but my Lord of Echo is kind and benevolent. My Lord seeks to dethrone these false idols and lift up those who have true faith. Through Echo shall the world be reborn in my Lord's image, blessed with untold power. These blessings we shall usurp the pretenders, all I shall know the glory under my Lord's shadow. Don't you insult my mom. That sounds like a wind answer. Who is the Lord of Echo? My Lord is kept to the shadows for 10 millennia, watching, waiting for the right time to strike. That time is now. You must be the third person this year trying to kill the gods. It's a rather common motivation among the missions I take on. Never turns out well for the perpetrators, trust me. While I have nothing against the general idea of deicide, it seems ill thought out. I've located the subway network nodes. If we override these, we can interrupt his connection to this Echo network. Fielder, we'll keep him busy. You find those nodes. I'll apologize later. I should have caught this sooner.
Until next time.
So he basically uploaded his consciousness in the event to eventually that's not what I wanted. To eventually ascend with the powers of all four of his children. Let's see. There's something over here. There's a bed. One button. Another button. Ow. Why did you even hit me? That guy. I didn't see him. One more. I feel like this horse should have a double jump for some reason. Come on. Up these stairs, horsey.
If it's about a puzzle...
No,
ask
no, what have you
someone
done?
else.
Accessing Echo network. Connection disrupted. Attempting reconnection. Connection failed. Well done. The secondary network signal is now interrupted. Fortunately, it appears the manor security was running entirely on the secondary network. It'll take time for me to bypass safely and let us inside the manor. Cannot stand. My lord will not suffer failure here. The Echo must flow. Can you shut him off? Not without shutting off my own access, severed from the network, however, he seems harmless once more. What exactly was he attempting to do? It seems as if he was controlling the flow of Echo from the tap. Yes, well, that's what Amadeus was saying that he could do. Yes, you didn't feel it? He was exerting control over all the Echo in the area. What I don't understand is how. I'm the king of all that sinks into the night, the father of darkness. My lord will crown me in thorns and blood. I fail here, I fall here. My lord will honor my sacrifice. I go now to join them in the shadows. Initiating mirror protocol. Self-destruction imminent. Seek shelter. Echelon, what is he doing? I don't know. He's opened another connection somehow. He's blown out my network device, flooding the system with power. Someone smashed it to pieces. I got it. Rush forward, pickaxe in hand, and the world goes dark.
So much...
Another mirror protocol mention. Well, that didn't work out.
Little lamb.
Um,
You're welcome.
Oh, you have some dirt. Oh, is that the time?
Dream in Kilima. The server did not like me doing that. Maybe if I go to this location here. Nope. Maybe if I go to Kilima, like it wants me to. Come on. The server does not like this many people playing at once. I think this is it. Dream in Kilima. Is this a fail-safe? You open your eyes to a swirling pink void. Everywhere you look, there's nothing but more of the same, a vast sea of pink where the world once was. Strangely, your footing is steady, despite there being no floor beneath your feet. If you wanted to, you could probably take a step. Of course, there's no knowing what will happen after that step. The only way is to find out and try. Start walking. You take a step and the ground isn't persists, so you take another step and then another. Soon you're steadily walking. The direction doesn't seem to matter. No matter how many steps you take, the void doesn't change. Look around. It's nothing to see. It's the same everywhere you look. You'll probably change before this place does. Now what do we have here? Are you lost, child? You don't see anything, but you suddenly feel as if warm feathers are wrapped around your shoulders. Feel more grounded, more real, as if the pieces of you that were threatening to float away suddenly sink right back into your soul. There, that's better. I didn't expect you to come back soon. Am I dead? Dead? Goodness, no. You simply came home for a bit. This dream is wild. Yes, perhaps it's all just a dream. You've always been particularly good at dreaming big. That's why I sent you out there. Who are you? What an interesting question. You never considered if I am who I simply am. Enough about me. This is your story. I'm simply a fan. Yes, your biggest fan. Now, you better get back out there. I'm so glad you came to visit, but we're only at the start. You've so much road to walk. Wait, I have so many questions. I'm so proud of what you've already accomplished. You'll do just fine. Think it's about time for you to wake up.
I could
Was
use
that the
a sharp
Phoenix?
mind like yours.
Why hasn't there been a change? Did we miss an injury? Gilder's body is unharmed. You did your job, Watcher. The spirit we must wait on.
Aw.
How long? It's been days. Okay, I see movement. Gilder, are you alright? Your vision slowly comes to focus. It seems you're inside Chain's apothecary. I had the strangest dream. You were there, and you were there. Dreams are often the mind's way of processing what has happened, or the world's way of making sure you receive a message. Perhaps there was something important in your dream. Rear takes a deep breath and stills a slight shaking of your body. The administrator self-destructed. You were caught in the blast. I tried to shield you from the worst of it. I was afraid I had failed. Did not. As far as I can tell, Gilder has suffered no ill effects beyond the loss of consciousness. How are you feeling now, Gilder? Feel fine. Excellent. I see no reason to keep you cooped up in here then. you notice anything strange, make sure you note the symptoms and return to me. Otherwise, I should attend to my other patient. Shane quietly excuses himself and turns to go to the other side of the apothecary, where you spot Talon resting. You're sure you feel alright? I check in. Focus on scanning your body, listening to whatever is trying to tell you. Somehow it feels as if you just had a particularly restorative nap. Other than that, you feel like entirely like yourself. You didn't even get a cool scar. I'm okay, really. Thank the dragon. Please to take your time. Lord Bahari and Tamala are still in the Highlands cleaning up the mess. Promise we would rejoin them when you recovered. Now I suppose I should start with the paperwork I was putting off. When you're ready, I'll see you in the Highlands.
Come to me.
Hi, Talon.
Careful. I smell danger in the air.
Hey there. Ooh, sorry, his throat's still pretty rough. How are you feeling? Been better, but I've also been a lot worse, trust me. Talon's waist is wrapped tight with bandages, and there are dark circles under her eyes. Still, she gives you a weak smile. Was hoping to see you again. Hardly got to thank you for, well, everything. Wolf told me what you did for him, and me. I'm in your debt, Gilder. Anyone would have done the same. It's been all over, Gilder, so trust me when I say that's really not true. Do you know who hurt you? Wish I did. My memory of my time as that thing are pretty fuzzy. I got a black hole about 20 years wide in my mind. Talon coughs again, leaning back against the wall. I think I'd better rest my voice again, but stop by later, yeah? I want to know my savior a little better. Alright, time to warp back. Okay, back to the Highlands. It's easier to move to the Highlands than it is to go back anywhere else. Royal hunting grounds. At least I don't have to go through that maze again. Alright, let's check this out. Echelon?
As well, I trust.
Going to work. You're missing an edge case here. I don't see you writing a better rune work. This gets essentially everything. So you want to let a little bit of corruption in? Gilder? Oh, darling. I was so worried about you. Really? Of course. What do you take me for? A monster? Don't answer that. I'm not in the mood for a fight. Good to see you alive and well, Gilder. Sabiro sent a word ahead of your recovery, but sets my mind at ease to confirm it myself. What exactly did the admin do? I'd like to know the answer myself. What was the purpose of self-destructing? Sabiro walks up from behind, joining the others in front of the door. He intended to overload the echo tap within the palace with the energy generated from his destruction. Had he succeeded, the Highlands would have been flooded with enough echo to change the landscape forever. I doubt it would have stopped at the borders. The leak is still not plugged, however. Echelon and I have been able to create a barrier of flow against the worst of the flood. Without closing the tap for good, the barrier is merely a band-aid for a deeper wound. What's the plan? We must find a way to wade safely through the echo to reach the tap room. It won't be easy. Without something to protect against the corrupting influence of that energy, we'll be overwhelmed only a few steps in. What if we built a giant robot? Only we had the staff. Staff? Still acting like you don't know exactly what we're talking about? The suspicion isn't going to help us solve the current predicament, Tamala. Staff of the Cosmos is a human artifact developed explicitly to combat the Echo. Without having it in our possession, however, we lack the knowledge of its capabilities. It's not entirely possible it could be the solution. Unfortunately, someone stole it from right under our noses. See, why not simply create another? That knowledge has been lost to time, not to mention how incredibly illegal it would be. You and your rules. More is at stake than protocol, darling. Regardless, there's nothing we can do about the tap at this very moment. It will take the time to develop a plan. Until then, a barrier must hold. I'll do my best, Sir Watcher. I'll do even better. Why don't you take a break, little lordling? I can handle the barrier for now. Very well, as it so happens, I've been working on some improvements to those relics of yours in my spare time, Gilder. If you meet me by the central stables, I'll explain what I need. Shall go ahead and contact my sources. If anything changes, I'll be sure to notify you first, Gilder. Chapter 3 completed.
That was enlightening.
My voice is going to be so thankful. Hello there. Starred Phoenix Moth. And head to the central stables, right. Extremely aged cheese. It's a gatherable. Hang on, I'm gonna test something real quick. You might start seeing things. I may be a little more darker, but I want to see if this affects the frame rate. And then what if I turn it back on? I'm not sure if that's affecting the frame rate. I would assume it would, but it doesn't seem to be. Echelon?
You're quite industrious.
Ah, Gilder,
aren't you?
apologies. I was lost in thought. I likely shouldn't tell you this, given how forthright you were earlier, but thought you will not leave my mind. I may be able to get us inside the manor, despite the corruption. I won't say more until I'm sure, but if I have a breakthrough, you'll be the first to know. The reason why you're here. I imagine it won't surprise you to hear that the Enfield keys you have in your possession are rather powerful, but also quite rudimentary at the moment. I believe with the right supplies, we can make considerable improvements to the designs. Fortunately, Enfield engineering is esoteric. Any artifacts you find while exploring could have valuable information needed to deciphering their exact quirks. I have set up a collection table nearby where you can submit any Enfield relevant artifacts you find. Besides that is my workshop. Should I discover any new recipes to improve your relics, I will make them available for you there. Any questions? No, it makes sense. Excellent. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
Cool.
I see. I have one of these things. Which is it? Oh, it's one of her masks pieces. Interesting. Huh. Why do I feel like Hallward's Blessing is the least useful? Alright, and Vinny. Vinny, I have stuff. I found this playbill. This isn't junk at all. It's worthless and not in the good way. Oh, but I thought I saw some jackets wearing those actors' masks. If you bring those to me, now that would be good trash. Trash. Of course, every actor in a human play wears a mask representing their character. Every trash pixie knows this. They may be thousands of years old by now. Vintage trash is the best. You read Ancient Human? Can't you? Come find me if you get all 5 masks and I'll give you something really good. I found this die. Oh, it's old, dirty, and dishonest? What wonderful trash you found? Where's the other die? This trash is incomplete. And he won't reward you until you find the other one. But lucky for you, I bet I know where it is. Nasty Amadeus always took people behind the palace when he didn't like them. I bet that's where you'll find the other one. How'd you know that? I saw it myself. Those nasty Enfields never even gave Benny any of their wonderful trash. You're much better than they are. But you'll be even better if you find the other die. I'll be waiting. I found this. Eat this is trash. This is nasty and dangerous. I better take it. You need to face your face to find more trash for me. And since I'm next fixing, I'll even give you this recipe as a consolation. I know you must have been excited about melting your face off, but maybe you'll just have just as much fun with this. Found these. Oh, how delightfully old, how abandoned. Now this is premium trash. The only thing that can make it better is a banana peel or an old can. Things on the Highlands stay nice for much longer than they do other places. It's just awful. It's like someone doesn't want trash around here. On here in Giroud, if you find any more trash, you know what to do. So I gotta find the second die, which is behind the manor. Back to the Royal Hunting Grounds, I guess. I think my computer just doesn't like the Royal Hunting Grounds area. It said behind the palace, but I can't get behind the palace. Where could the second die be? Is it over here? I always have trouble finding these things. And it's a pretty big area to search too. Maybe I go outside the manor? I'm not seeing anything. Is that something over there? No, I don't think so. No, it was just some shine. Anything by this tree, maybe? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, I doubt it's over here. Maybe it's underneath. No. Oh, is this right here? It's on this tombstone. Read tombstone. Tears never win. Warn you, kid. Well, I found something for Benny. Alright. Back to the central stables. Oh my god. Just getting a bunch of trash for a pixie. On the other die. Why would anyone risk their life for riches? Money isn't nearly as good as trash. This is why you mortals make no sense to me. You though, you bring Benny the most wonderful trash. Have a recipe in return. Getting more recipes. I don't need this. Stop doing that. Okay, the Highland Trail gives me a portrait. Okay, the beach. Lots of Echo Amber around. Amber Echo. Is this another Pyroflow? Already have one, so might as well. Got a fish for a journal here. That's not a journal. Still not a journal. What are you actually? I think it's not a silly fin. There you are. Keep thinking about Belle. Wondering if I was stupid for breaking up with her when we were younger. Don't know why. I haven't thought about her for years, but lately she's been all I think about. Would she have come out here with me, set up camp, sat next to me as we looked up to the stars and dreamed about our future? I miss her smile, her freckles, the way she'd scrunch up her nose when I made a bad joke. She was trying not to laugh. Like she was trying not to laugh. Feels like it's a bell-shaped hole in my heart. I didn't even know about it. Too late now. She's married and I'm just out here trying to prove a point like I always am. Just not sure if being right's worth being alone anymore. Okay. Gotta catch some crabs down in by the beach. Hopefully there's some shells over here. Looks like there are. Doesn't look like there's shells this way, but there might be mold that way, but there's shells this way. Well, at least there's some coral. Man, there's nothing on this beach. Maybe if I go further east. There we go. Still no signs of the crabs. Oh wait, there was one. All right, that's the crown. Let's take the stables to Amber Lake. Get that diary entry. So just call southwest. The answer is yes. It's just one of these here. What does that accomplish? Strange. Interesting that I have to shoot that. No crystal. I no bait. You're different, I think. Highwind and Swift Scale. Another silly pin, I think. Nope, charged cardinal. Why am I looking for bubbles? I don't need that. There's the diary. Samber stuff's everywhere. It wasn't a problem at first, but it's been creeping in longer I stay in one place. Like a little annoying, but you can break it with a pick or any kind of weapon. You just have to be a fool to just stand there still for hours and let it creep up on you like that. So I wonder how it got the Sernuk or the Jackcats. They ain't exactly given to staying in one place for long. So, sure, sometimes I wake up after sleeping and it's over my feet, but these animals must have stayed still for days to get that covered. Maybe they got sick with something. If so, it don't seem like it's contagious, or I would have got it already. I think I'll stick with fish for dinner for a while, just in case. Basically, the Amber Echo tricks you into staying still for way too long while it gets you. Oh, come on. I don't know why I'm hunting these guys, but I am. You have a sliver of health. Oh, that was a nice shot. Always need more jadium because I'm probably going to need a lot of it. I saw a gold ore over here. I'm going to smash it and flare it. Beetle. Gotta learn to aim correctly, dude. Another one of those mantises. Come on, man. There we go. Okay, there's two quests right here. Alright, what kind of quest is this? Do I have to jump inside of it? Or on top of it? Run up that. Another one of these things. Okay, I guess I do have to land on top of it. I don't know how. Oops. There's a weight. There's a ladder inside. I heard a weird sound. That's bright. Let's not look at that. I feel like I have to land on this, jump onto that. Oh, darn. Let's try to do this again. Land on here. Jump on up. Land on this. Nope. That's not gonna work. Unless there's a way in from down below. I don't see how though. I'm just gonna have to pass on that for now. There's gotta be a way to jump to there from higher. Maybe from up there? Okay, let's give it one more try. I don't think this is gonna work. What does this do? I might be able to make it onto that pillar over here. No. Just shy. I don't know, man. Oops, sorry, just punched the mic. Sorry if I'm not talking too much. I am letting my voice rest from all the reading out loud. Attached to the base of the candle is a crumpled note. At the stroke of midnight between the standing stones, light me and bring him back. Standing stones would be over here somewhere. And it's nowhere near midnight. Wow, I dropped 20,000 frames at some point. What's that mist? Strange. Why did I think I could walk through that? Alright, let's head to Binny. And then call it quits for here. But I won't say no to gold. Alright, Benny, I got a bunch of goods for you. Alright, Benny, I got some stuff. Found your crown. It's been so long since I lost it, I almost forgot what it looked like. Now it's covered in sand and dirt. It's even lovelier than it was when they stole it from me. Don't the pixies already have a queen? Oh, don't talk about Flora Carolina around me. They're awful. They came with their terrible ideas and turned all the pixies against me. You convinced the others that trash was bad. Oh, I was so mad, and the crabs stole my crown, and Florapina Carolina, Florapina Carolina, convinced everyone that I didn't deserve to be king anymore. But it doesn't matter. I'm going to make a new empire of trash, and they'll all be so jealous. You'll help me, won't you? All I need is enough trash, and everyone will want to come join my kingdom instead of that terrible Florapina Carolina, stun beehive. Of course I help. What if the other pixies don't like trash? We don't like trash, except for that terrible Florapina Carolina. Of course, no, it's impossible. Trash is all so obviously wonderful. They just got bullied by Florapina Carolina. I'm just saying Florapina Carolina. You find all the trash from the Highlands for me, I'll make you my knight as thanks. The Knight of Trash. I better go lock this crown up in the dumpster before those crabs strike again. Here, take this rug. Or it's supposed to keep you from tracking dirt inside. Why would anyone ever want to do that? Dirt is almost as lovely as trash. Mix these up. Oh, it's lovely. I can smell the pond scum. It's simply terrible. I'll take that, and you take this. Okay, my voice is going shot. I'm not used to reading so much, and it's been nearly 3.5 hours of just straight reading. If there's any quests, I'm not going to do them. Until I stream again, maybe. But for now, I need to take a rest, so have a nice one.